90-Day Fiancé. I'm concerned about Jasmine Pineda's intentions with Matt Branis. What's his financial fate? Jasmine Pineda from 90-Day. The Last Resort has a controversial past that raises questions about whether she may have hidden motives for being in a relationship with Matt Branis. I first became aware of Jasmine in 2021 when she appeared in 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 5 with Gino Palazzolo. Despite noticing some red flags, I found her personality appealing and believed she was truly in love with Gino. Jasmine appeared genuine on both the show and on social media, making her a standout cast member of that year. Unfortunately, Jasmine let me and many other fans down when she changed her personality and appearance. She became less relatable and started to engage in actions that disgusted many fans, like showing her foot fetish on camera and behaving controversially during tell-alls. Additionally, she began to share intimate details about her relationship with Gino, which should have remained private. Ultimately, Jasmine lost credibility when she suggested an open marriage as a solution to her intimacy issues with Gino. Her disingenuous behavior throughout her time on 90-Day. The Last Resort turned many viewers against her. Jasmine's controversial past is the primary reason many 90-Day Fiancé viewers, including myself, doubt her. Throughout the years, she has claimed that Gino is the most important part of her life. However, she took advantage of him by using his money to secure an apartment in the same building as her ex-boyfriend. Jasmine also spent Gino's money on cosmetic procedures, dental work, and facials. She made every effort to assert control in the relationship, frequently arguing with him over trivial matters and threatening to end the relationship if he didn't comply with her demands. I think that Jasmine's behavior in 90-Day. The Last Resort Season 2 revealed her true feelings for Gino. She appeared on the spin-off with the intention of working on her marriage with Gino, claiming that she wanted to have a future with him. However, she also engaged in actions that were detrimental to their relationship, such as secretly talking to Matt. Jasmine unfairly accused Gino, insulted him publicly, and proposed an open marriage. She even became pregnant with her gym buddy, Matt, after previously rejecting the idea of having a child with Gino. She makes it difficult for her followers to know her intentions, which makes her seem deceptive. One example of Jasmine's dishonest behavior is evident on social media, where she discusses Matt. She recently gave birth to Matt's first child, a daughter named Matilda. She spoke extensively about her life as a single mother, confirming that the father of her baby would help co-parent and clarifying that they aren't in a romantic relationship. Jasmine stated that Matt is only a support system for her, not her romantic partner, because she doesn't want to be with any man. On the surface, I see nothing wrong with Jasmine's statement. However, her actions have confused me, as well as many other fans. Jasmine often uses social media to post affectionate photos with Matt. She romanticizes him and kisses him in public, but claims that he's simply her friend. Jasmine's situation with Matt makes me wonder if she has friend-zoned him, manipulating him into staying with her without making things official. I believe Jasmine may have an ulterior motive for being with Matt, particularly given her current financial situation and history. Throughout their relationship, Jasmine was financially dependent on him. She relied on him to meet her basic needs, such as finding an apartment, while he paid for luxuries like plastic surgery and cosmetic procedures. Jasmine expected financial support from Gino even when he was unemployed. She didn't feel remorseful about lying to him about using the money he gave her to buy a wedding dress for plastic surgery instead. Jasmine was dependent on Gino after moving to the United States. She relied on him for various things, such as driving her around Michigan and helping bring her children to America. Jasmine even asked Gino to take her on expensive vacations in the United States, like their trip to Miami. Now that Jasmine is no longer with Gino, it seems she is forming a similar bond with Matt. She may be attempting to maintain a close friendship with him that resembles a romantic relationship, allowing her to have more independence while still having emotional support. I believe that Jasmine's financial struggles explain why she's trying to stay so close to Matt. She earns money through OnlyFans and Cameo. However, details such as Cameo leaderboards suggest that she may not be making as much money on the platform as she once did. Additionally, Jasmine was unable to make her fitness business successful, as her vegan protein didn't sell well. Earlier in 2025, Jasmine revealed that she could no longer afford to go to nail salons. I think Jasmine has become attached to Matt because she wants someone to rely on in case her financial situation worsens. I struggle to trust Jasmine because she has repeatedly deceived people around her. She always tries to justify her actions and seldom admits to her mistakes. I think Jasmine may be pretending to be a victim to gain sympathy and attention. A clear example of this is when she asked her fans to send gifts for her baby by sharing a wish list along with her baby announcement, essentially asking others to cover her child's basic needs. The 90-Day, the last resort alum has a controversial personality, which is why I fear Matt might share the same fate as Gino. It seems like every season of 90 Day Fiancé brings us at least one couple who makes fans scratch their heads and wonder, is this love or just another storyline waiting to implode? For many longtime viewers, that concern has now shifted toward Jasmine Pineda, a woman whose passionate personality has always lit up the screen, but whose new connection with Matt Branis feels a little too convenient to ignore. After the emotional roller coaster that was her relationship with Gino Palazzolo, fans hoped Jasmine might finally focus on herself, take a breather, and rediscover who she is outside of the constant chaos. But it seems the Panama native had other plans. Her latest involvement with Matt Branis, a handsome new face in the franchise, has already sparked gossip, suspicion, and endless social media chatter. And while Jasmine insists that her feelings for Matt are real, something about the situation feels off. Let's be honest. Jasmine has always been one of the most unforgettable figures to ever grace 90 Day Fiancé. Her explosive temper, unapologetic honesty, and unpredictable emotional swings have made her both a fan favorite and a source of constant drama. But after watching her tearfully chase Gino through airports, rage over prenups, and spiral over every insecurity, seeing her suddenly smiling in the arms of another man raises questions that deserve to be asked. Is Jasmine truly moving on, or just moving to her next opportunity? A relationship that feels too fast. Fans first began hearing whispers about Jasmine's new romance not long after her split from Gino went public. While breakups are never easy, the timing of her connection with Matt Branis was eyebrow-raising. Within weeks, Jasmine was posting affectionate photos, writing romantic captions, and introducing Matt to her followers as if he'd always been there. The speed of their connection has many wondering whether Jasmine ever really took time to process the end of her tumultuous relationship with Gino. Matt, by contrast, seems like the calm to Jasmine's storm. From what viewers can gather, he's level-headed, quiet, and grounded. The kind of person who might be drawn to Jasmine's fiery energy, but also overwhelmed by it in the long run. While opposites can attract, 90 Day Fiancé fans know all too well how these mismatched pairings tend to explode under the pressure of real life. It's hard to shake the feeling that Jasmine, who has always thrived on attention and passion, may be repeating the same pattern, jumping headfirst into a relationship before healing from the last one. A question of motivation. The biggest concern surrounding Jasmine's intentions with Matt isn't just the speed of their connection. It's the motivation behind it. Some viewers can't help but suspect that Jasmine's new romance could be more about relevance and reputation than real emotion. After all, being part of 90 Day Fiancé comes with a unique form of fame, one that can open doors to social media deals, sponsorships, and constant public exposure. Jasmine knows how to work that spotlight. She's built a brand around being unpredictable and passionate, and her social media presence thrives when she's in a relationship that keeps fans talking. Jumping into a new partnership, especially one that could potentially lead to another 90-day storyline, ensures that she stays in the conversation, something Jasmine seems to crave. Matt, meanwhile, might not realize exactly what he's gotten himself into. The franchise has a way of magnifying every insecurity, argument, and secret, and Jasmine's track record suggests that her next relationship could easily become just as turbulent as the last. Red flags or misunderstandings. Of course, not every concern is fair. Jasmine has been open about her struggles with anxiety, insecurity, and the challenges of maintaining long-distance love. She's a woman who feels everything deeply and expresses herself without filters, a trait that can easily be misunderstood as manipulation or dramatics. Some fans defend her, arguing that Jasmine's passion shouldn't automatically be mistaken for selfishness. Maybe Matt sees a different side of her, one that's softer, more grounded, and genuinely ready to love without the chaos. But even so, the warning signs are hard to ignore. When Jasmine starts posting cryptic messages about loyalty, love, or betrayal, fans can't help but feel like the same storm clouds are gathering again. Her emotional intensity, while magnetic on camera, can also make it difficult for her to build stability off-screen. If Matt isn't prepared for that emotional volatility, or if Jasmine is using this new relationship as a way to prove something to her ex, things could turn messy fast. The ghost of Gino still lingers. Another reason fans are hesitant to trust Jasmine's new romance? The ghost of Gino Palazzolo still hovers in the background. Their love story, as explosive as it was, felt oddly unfinished. Even after their alleged breakup, Jasmine continued referencing him in interviews, occasionally defending him one moment and mocking him the next. That lingering emotional attachment doesn't exactly scream, ready to move on. If Jasmine hasn't fully processed her relationship with Gino, she might be bringing unresolved feelings into her connection with Matt, and that never ends well. Plus, some viewers have noticed eerie similarities between Matt and Gino. Both are American, both appear to have a calm temperament that balances Jasmine's fire, and both seemed instantly smitten by her charm. It's possible Jasmine is drawn to a type, men she can both adore and dominate, but that type hasn't worked for her yet. Can Jasmine change her pattern? The question at the heart of it all is whether Jasmine has truly grown from her past relationships. She's talked before about wanting a healthy, secure love, one that doesn't involve screaming matches, jealousy, or constant testing of loyalty. But old habits die hard, especially when the cameras are rolling and emotions are high. If Jasmine genuinely wants something lasting with Matt, she'll have to prove that she can handle love without chaos. That means no more jealousy meltdowns over social media likes, no more ultimatums about commitment, and no more public shaming of her partner when things get tough. Fans want to root for her, they really do. Despite all her drama, Jasmine is a captivating figure because she's raw, real, and painfully human. But at some point, the theatrics have to give way to maturity. Final thoughts. As much as I'd love to believe that Jasmine Pineda has finally found peace with Matt Branis, I can't shake my concerns. The relationship feels rushed, her motives remain unclear, and the emotional baggage from her past looms large. Unless both of them tread carefully, this romance could turn into yet another heartbreak played out for the world to see. Still, there's always a part of me that hopes Jasmine surprises us all. Maybe Matt really is the man who can ground her without dimming her fire. Maybe Jasmine's finally ready to channel her passion into something stable, honest, and kind. Because if there's one thing 90 Day Fiancé fans know, it's that Jasmine Pineda never does anything halfway. And if she's serious about Matt, this could be her most surprising love story yet. But for now, the world is watching, and I can't help but be concerned about whether this is love, or just another chapter in the Jasmine show.